everyone, Charlene McElhinney here, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video about something quite personal and I'm really nervous about it, so please bear with me and don't worry that I'm not my usual self, because this is the whole purpose of me doing this video, to explain why. I'm very nervous, so I've got my little comfort pillow here that I'm going to be holding, just in case you see a wee cat popping up. I'm going to be holding that for comfort. So my main reason for wanting to do this video today is because I suffer from depression and anxiety, and it's got really bad recently, and I don't want anyone else to feel that way. And if they do feel that way, you know, I don't want anyone to feel that they're alone in feeling that way. So I really wanted to do this video, but more importantly I want to do this video for myself because I've been in a really bad way recently, and I do think it's important that we talk about how we're feeling. And my blog, the reason I started blogging was because of depression, because of anxiety, and I needed somewhere to open up about it and stuff. So that is one of my sole purposes for blogging, and now that I'm starting to take my YouTube channel more seriously, I do think that it's something I should be talking about on my channel as well. So I'm going to give you like a brief kind of a brief synopsis, is that the word I'm looking for? I'm just going to quickly talk to you about kind of my depression, my journey with it, and my anxiety. So I got diagnosed about 2 years ago. I was put on medication, antidepressants, which the dosage has been going up and up, and now I'm on the highest dosage that you can get, and I still feel like this. I don't know, maybe I'm going to the doctor's tomorrow morning at 9:30, so I'll speak to him. Maybe we need to change it, try something different, I don't know. I went through a course of seeing a psychologist, which went on for about 6 months or something. I have to say that that was really beneficial for me, and I loved my psychologist. She was so nice. I used to be able to just talk to her about everything, and I felt really comfortable with her, and I always felt better after seeing my psychologist. But I mean, that kind of thing's not for everyone. Obviously I don't see my psychologist anymore. My counsellor, who I asked to stop seeing because I was starting college and I just wanted to do this by myself, and I saw college as a stepping stone for me, and I really believed that it was time to be independent and that I should cut off all the kind of help that I get apart from medication. I don't know if that was the right thing to do. I realise that now, but also I've got my GP if I need to speak to someone, so I'm going to speak to him tomorrow. Obviously I'm still on antidepressants, but I don't think they're working at all. Other things you can do to help yourself, which I usually do in the past, is going to the gym. Going to the gym is the best therapy there is. It's just the initial getting yourself there. Now for a full year I religiously went to the gym every single day, and the reason I went was for my mental health, not for physical health. And I would come home and I'd feel amazing after it. I'd just sweat everything out. I used to go with my friend at the beginning. I actually took my counsellor with me one time at the beginning just to try and get me into it. Then I started going with a friend, and then finally I started going by myself, and that was my time, that was my therapy, that was the way I dealt with things. Now since I came back from a holiday with my boyfriend, I haven't been to the gym once. Well, that's a lie, I went once. Went on the treadmill and tried to just walk on the treadmill, which is nothing, that's usually a warm up for me, and I was almost crying. I was panicking and I just thought, like, I can't do this, and it was really bad. I was so annoyed at myself because, you know, it wasn't anything strenuous. I came home and I bet myself up for it for days and days, going, I'm going to go tomorrow, and I've still not been. I've just been feeling so low. The other night there, like, I was just sitting in my room and I just burst out crying. It was like a proper breakdown. I've never been like that before, and the tears just kept coming and coming and coming. They were like coming from the heart, like they were just, it was horrible. I just felt like I was going to choke. I felt like I can't even explain how I felt. It was so bad. And you know, the reason why I was like that was because I'm terrified. Like, how can I be feeling like this? How can I be so low and my mum and dad don't notice, my boyfriend doesn't notice, my best friends don't notice, you know? I think the only people that actually notice is my cats, and that's bad, you know, like, but it's not, so I'm not saying it's their fault at all, it's my fault because I'm so good at hiding how I feel. But it's mentally draining, it really is. Like, since I started college, I go to college and I'm only in 2 days a week, and I go and I make people laugh and I smile and I pretend I'm this happy, carefree person when really I could be 1,000. I'm just nowhere near it. I'm not like that at all anymore. That's who I used to be, and I think that's what's so mentally draining, is because I'm trying so hard to be the girl that I used to be, and that's not me at all anymore. Depression, anxiety has completely stripped me of that person. And I come home from college and I come in at 5 o'clock and I just want to sleep. I just sleep from 5 till 8:30 at night, and that's not normal, and I don't know. I don't really know what to do about it. There isn't really anything you can do about it, and every single day it's just a constant battle. Like, I look at myself in the mirror and I loathe myself. I just look at myself and I'm like, I don't like this about myself, I don't like that about myself. I don't even want to be here, I don't even want to go out, I don't want people to see me like this. Oh, look at her, she's prettier than me, and I wish I had this and I wish I had that. And it's not in a selfish way at all, it's not like that at all, or jealousy, it's nothing like that. I think it's just, I can't even think of words to describe it. It's insecurity, it's depression, it's anxiety. It consumes me, and it's completely taken over my life. And I think that the best way to try and overcome it is to talk about it, because talking about it can help, because maybe you find someone that you can relate to, or you find someone that you can ask questions, and I think just getting it out there as well helps. I don't know if this is helping me right now, to be honest with you. I feel like I just want to break down and cry, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to talk about it, and I think that's the best thing that I can really do right now. While we're on the subject of depression, I just want to quickly show you, if you're a reader, then this book's called Reasons to Stay Alive by Matt Haig, and it's a self-help book and it's absolutely phenomenal. Matt Haig is such an inspirational man. He's so normal, he's just like us, and you would never know he was going through all these things. And you read about his life and you can relate to so much in this book. Even if you don't have any mental health issues, you will be able to relate to this book and you will enjoy reading it. And it's such a quick read as well. It's not a difficult read at all. So even if you don't like reading, you know, I would read this book. It may help you, it may help someone you're close to. It's fabulous. I really do recommend it. So that is Reasons to Stay Alive by Matt Haig, and you can get it off eBay, Amazon, anywhere at all. I think while I'm here and I'm just talking to you about my depression, anxiety, I just want to say maybe some of the things that have triggered it. Now I spoke to my psychologist and we went into depth, and we went way back to when I was like younger, and we found out some of, you know, the main things that caused it. And I'm not going to share all that with you, of course, but I will share some of the things that have triggered it, because talking about it's good, right? Talking about it's good. Obviously, my Gran McElhinney, who was like my best friend, I lost my Gran about maybe a year and a bit ago now, and of course that destroyed me. But also I had to go to the hospital when she passed away. I was there, I held her hand and I could still feel her body temperature. And then I went to see her in the funeral parlour the day before her funeral, and that was obviously all that was taking its toll on me. And then my mum and dad and me had to go to the house, my Gran's house, and empty all her things. And she was such a proud woman. She had so much stuff. She was a pure girly girl. She had wardrobes full of clothes, and we had to go through everything. She had like loads of makeup and jewellery and just so many beautiful things, and it was just so heartbreaking having to get rid of everything. And it really did take its toll on me. And the hardest part was, you know, the last day, after we'd emptied the house, the very last day, standing in that empty house with no presence of my, well, she obviously would have been there, but when I say no presence, I mean nothing tangible there of my Gran or my Papa. And it was horrible, absolutely horrible. And sometimes from time to time I drive past the house now, and it's just horrible that the house has been completely stripped of their personality, and it's just horrible to see. So that's one of the things that have got to me. Other things that have got to me is friendships that I thought I had, and when I realised I had depression and anxiety, you know, people stabbed me in the back, people brought me down, people that should have been there for me weren't, and gave me such a hard time. When I started my blog, they would write nasty things on my blog. Like, obviously I started going to the gym as a therapy, and they were like, how can you go to the gym? If you've got depression, you shouldn't be going to the gym. And I mean, one day I posted a picture of me smiling, and someone commented saying, why are you smiling? I thought you had depression, and something like that. And it's just, the world don't seem to have an understanding of mental health yet, and it absolutely sickens me. Like, you should never ever judge a book by its cover. Pardon the pun, I've got your book here. You just shouldn't. You never know what people are going through, and for my closest friends to do that to me, just, you can imagine what that would do to you. That just was so unexpected. Also, previous jobs I've had, having a hard time of, in particular, girls. I don't know why, but girls always seem to give me a hard time wherever I go. Sometimes at school I had a few run-ins with girls and I've never really got over it, and then my workplace, having run-ins with girls, it's just like, I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. I never ever put myself out there, or I never put myself in the position where I should be vulnerable, but for some reason I am, and I don't know why. My grandma McElhinney, God rest her, when she was alive, she used to say, oh, it's just jealousy and stuff. But I look at myself in the mirror every day and I'm like, how on earth can it be jealousy? Like, what is there to be jealous of? Yeah, I don't know. I think another thing is as well, like, my brother and I, we used to always be so close. We were best friends, we'd done everything together. We've only got a year and a bit between us, and we're so close, and it's just part of growing up really. He's got a woman in his life and I've got a man, and we never see each other anymore. And I mean, losing my gran and going through depression and everything, I just wish more than anything that he could be there for me, and he hasn't been, and I don't blame him. It's not his fault, but it's just one of these things that they get me down a lot, that I think about all the time. And yeah, it's sad, isn't it, growing up and everything changing. And yeah, I never ever thought for the life of me that I would be going through what I'm going through now. My mum and dad don't know how I've been feeling recently, and neither does my brother actually now, and my boyfriend, nobody does. So when I post this video on my YouTube channel, I think everyone will be worried, but honestly don't be worried, because I'm fine. Well, obviously I'm not fine, but you know what I mean, like, I'm as fine as I can be. I do have days like, and I do have bad thoughts all the time, and I'm like, I don't want to be here, and I just don't really think people would really bother if I wasn't here, and those are the kind of feelings that I'm having every day. And my boyfriend told me that I should talk about it in this video, but I didn't want to because I don't want anyone to judge me. But do you know what? I don't care if people judge me. I'm past that stage now. I've been going through this for so long, and I know for a fact that I'm not the only person. Although a lot of days I do feel like I am on my own, nobody understands how I'm feeling and stuff, I do know that other people do feel the same way as me, and especially that's what Matt Haig was talking about a lot. He used to feel really alone, but you're not alone. And if you're watching this video and you can relate to anything at all that I've said, then please drop me a message, because I love when people message me and they've took something away from a video or a blog post that I have shared with you all. I feel like this video has just been a complete ramble, and none of it's really made sense, but it feels kind of good that I've got it off my chest, and I think I'm going to make it a regular thing, talking about how I'm keeping, like, mental health wise. I think in future I'll just maybe add it into my vlogs though, and not have a full video talking about it, but I think today it was necessary, it really was. I've been in a really bad way recently, and I don't really know who I could talk to. So this video is my outlet, and yep. Just before I kind of wrap up this video, I don't want to go all cheesy and stuff, but I just want to say that if you feel down, talk to someone. Even if it's doing what I'm doing right now and taking a video, talk about it. I mean, I'm here holding a clip. Since I got diagnosed with depression, all I've done is write about it, then anxiety, write about it, not actually doing any talking about it. And talking about it helps. So please do it, whether that be you talk to yourself, you talk to a camera, you talk to your mum, your dad, a friend, anyone, a stranger. Sometimes people find it a lot easier to talk to a stranger, just anyone at all. And even if you need to do it in a roundabout way, then do it, because you will feel like a weight's been lifted off your chest. The other day was World Mental Health Day, and you know, I was banging on about how you should be talking about it, and I didn't. So this is my opportunity that I have grasped to talk about it, and I feel a bit better now that I have. But I think now I'm totally past that. I'm not going to let anyone get to me. I know who my friends are now. I know who I can trust. I know who I can go to. I don't need any more than what I've got. And I guess it's just about realising what's important, what you actually need, and putting that first. Put yourself first. Always put yourself first. It's not selfish at all. It's not selfish. It's compulsory. It's compulsory. I feel really emotional right now and I just want to cry, but I'm not going to. I'm going to finish this here, and I just hope that you'll have a lovely, lovely, lovely day. And remember that if you ever want to talk, I'm here. I'll put my blog link down there, my email, yep, all my social networking sites. So whatever works best for you, drop me a message, and I promise you that I will do my best to put a smile on your face. And I will have a smile on my face if this video has made any sense to one person at least, and then it's not been a waste of time. But I'm very proud of myself for doing this video. Have a good day, guys, and I will love yous and leave yous. And I'm going to still try and do a video once a week, so I'll see you next week.